All right, Kevin McCarthy did not only shock Washington with his decision to drop out, but the business world as well. Here with reaction and what it means for the future of the Republican field, a longtime Republican himself, oil tycoon Boone Pickens. Boone, good to have you here. Good to see you again.
Good.
So,
and you're thinking about me for Speaker of the House?
Oh, you'd be good. You'd be good. You'd tell it like it is, and you might unify, which is what they need right now.
What?
Would you take the job, though?
No, absolutely wouldn't. I'm overage for it.
You sound like, well, Paul Ryan isn't overage, but he said no. You know, he was telling Steve Moore, I don't want it. And a lot of people are thinking they don't want it right now because it's a challenging place to be. What does the House Republican leadership
Why did he say he didn't want it?
He said he didn't want to do it. He said he didn't want to do it. I mean, he's busy.
Yeah, I talked to him 2 weeks ago, and he was gung-ho, ready to go.
Really? Well, this is getting more interesting. What do you think happened today with McCarthy?
I don't know. You know, I heard what he said. You know what I'm talking about. That was played up last week about Benghazi, and wasn't that what it was about?
No, he said to Sean Hannity, basically that, you know, the Republicans put together a committee. Do we have that bite? Can we play it for folks? No, we don't have it. But anyway, he said to Sean Hannity that the Republicans put together a committee to investigate Benghazi, and all of a sudden now look at where she is in the poll. And so he suggested that it was politically motivated.
Now, I didn't talk to him after that. I talked to him before that, is when I saw him. And he was gung-ho now. And then that came up, and then everything seems to have gone downhill and out the window.
Since then.
So so I don't know. But respond to it. He's out. So why do we spend any time talking about him? I mean, he's not a factor. So now, who is the factor?
Who would you? I mean, do you have any candidates you'd like to see?
You got the guy from Utah.
Chaffetz.
And
then you got the guy from Florida, Webster. But a lot of people are saying neither one of them are going to be able to get it because, you know, they're sort of with the 30 to 45 Republicans that are more on the sort of Tea Party edge, and then they're not going to be able to get the rest of the votes. And you got to get to 218. Who can get to 218?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of thought that's why Kevin dropped out.
Because he wouldn't have the votes.
He told me he had 218, I think, at that point. And I said, are you in home free? And he said, well, not exactly. And so I don't know. And I'm not.
Well, there might ultimately be a lot of names in there. We'll see as this progresses. Quickly turning to the Republican field. You've been a lifelong Republican. What was the first race you voted in?
The first, I never voted for a Democrat for president.
Never.
The first one I voted for was Abe Lincoln.
You're not that old. I know you try and play that. Who are you going to vote for this time?
Who am I going to vote for? I've got money on Jeb, and I've got money on Carly. And I just saw Ben Carson, had a long talk with him right here in the green room a few minutes ago.
Nice.
And you wouldn't believe what I found out on that.
What?
No, I'm not going to tell you.
We'll save that for the commercial. Hey, what do you think of Trump?
What?
Trump.
You've got it all taped in the green room. I know that you're.
Here we go. What do you think of Trump? Quickly before I let you
go.
Trump? Yeah.
He won't make it. He'll never hear the starter's gun. He'll never hear on your mark, get set, go, bang. He'll be finished.
Wow.